14.5 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Harvey Leonard.
All right, hey, it's a nice night in Boston. Look at the visibility. It's great, but it's not going to be so great tomorrow. It's going to be a very different story as we get into the storm that's coming up the coast. Right now, the temperature is 31 in Boston. The air is pretty dry. The wind is light out of the southwest at this time. Now, notice the temperatures are in the 20s up in southern New Hampshire. This is going to be all snow that you get up there. Then notice in Boston, it's closer to the freezing mark. We're going to get snow, and then Boston's going to go to a mix of sleet and rain, but then go back to snow again. And then if you head down to the Cape, it's already slightly above freezing, and that's the area that's going to get the smallest amount of snow and get the largest percentage of the storm as rain, especially down around Nantucket. Now, let's show you what's happening in terms of overnight temperatures. These will be the readings early tomorrow, and the snow is going to be commencing like 5, 6, 7 in the morning. So even though it wasn't really cold today, if it comes down hard enough, which it may do, may settle in pretty quickly, then it's probably going to cover a lot of the roads, especially the secondary roads. Now, as we go through the day tomorrow, the high temperature might be around or just over freezing in Boston, especially during the time that it's mixing or temporarily changing to some rain. However, I think this is a little bit high, and it's not going to really get much higher than this, and may not even quite get to this. But notice Worcester hangs around 32. So any area along and north of the Pike that's getting all snow, it's going to be a heavy, wet, pasty snow with these kinds of temperatures. So it's not going to be the light, dry, fluffy snow. So it's going to be heavy and wet, and if there's enough of it, like if you get 5 or 6 inches or even a little more, there's the possibility of some at least scattered power outages. It is a possibility, and that could be near the Pike, the I-95 corridor, the 128 belt, all vulnerable, being just on the snowy side of the rain-snow line, I think, for a fair amount of the storm. Then the wind is going to start coming into play during the afternoon and into the night, especially along the coast and most especially down around the Cape of the Islands. So the snow is going to begin around 5 to 8 a.m. from southwest to northeast across the region, and then it's all going to end, the storm, between 7 and 10 p.m. It's about a 14-hour window of precipitation. Depending on your location, heavy wet snow, some heavy rain, or perhaps both if you're right near the transition line. So here's the way it looks on radar now, where snow is falling in Philadelphia and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, soon to start in New York, but raining around Baltimore and Washington because they're just to the south of the rain-snow line. A lot of moisture with this system will be coming up quickly as the storm comes up. There's the snow, there's the mix, there's the heavy rain. Then look how the mix line is right around Boston and the Mass Pike. And then as the storm, just before it pulls away, cold air comes in, so that mix line moves south, and there's a flip back to snow. Then windy and cold weather follows. Here's a closer look at the timeline. 5 a.m., track the snow. Look at 7 a.m., it's just into Boston with a mix near the south coast. Then the rain-snow line starts to shift north, and it's lunchtime that it makes its farthest northward progress, with mixing close to Boston, across to Worcester and the Pike. Stays that way for a couple hours, then starts going the other way as cold air comes in to finish the storm with a couple of accumulating inches even near the coast and southeastern Mass, and then it's all done by about 9 or 10 o'clock completely tomorrow night. Couple of computer models. Notice the area of snow here showing 3, 4, 5 inches, less to the south and less far to the northwest. But here's a computer model, same idea. Well, it's really my thoughts on this as to how much will fall. Slightly more, I think. So it could be anywhere from 4 to 6, and an isolated 7 or 8, especially the Merrimack Valley, could be getting that. Notice I'm drawing Boston very close to the 4-inch line, meaning 2 to 4 to the south and 4 to 8 to the north. This was the other model that I wanted to show you that had the slightly higher amounts. But the idea, I think, is pretty much the same. Now, we clear up nicely later tomorrow night into Sunday, but the clouds come back on Sunday night. And I'm pointing that out because after an okay day on Sunday, we really have to keep a careful eye on the Monday night, and Tuesday time period, especially along the coast, because we're going to have cold high pressure in eastern Canada and a storm pretty far out at sea, but with a big circulation. Snow could back in along the coast and the Cape, either from the storm or from ocean effect, around Monday or Monday night, Tuesday. That's going to have to be followed very carefully. Very cold air will be over us at that particular time. So let's always take them one at a time. Tomorrow is your day that will be precipitating all day long into the evening, as we pointed out, dry on Sunday, and possibly some snow, especially along the coast, with very cold temperatures later Monday night, and Tuesday.